parents was born where, Mr. Savage?
New York City.
Uh, but what you say Africa for then?
Well, just like you don't choose, well, not you in particular, you're not singling anybody out, but just like
Right.
how a lot of people choose not to identify with Africa, I don't choose to identify with America. Does that make me crazy? Even though I've never been anywhere else and I was born and raised in America and my ancestry goes back to chattel slavery.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Netherville.
That was it. Okay.
All right. You want to address the prompt, Savage?
Yes,
They're
I
gonna
would
jump
like
on you,
to
brother. They
address it.
haters.
Atum, do
I would
you
like
want
to
to?
address it.
Atum, hold on. Atum. Now, do we have to block you? We let you sit up here with us last night while we wasn't talking about no immigrants or nothing. We was having a Black American family reunion. We let Atum chat and the people on the panel. We let Atum join in. I didn't even realize he was African until we said one word, and it wasn't even in a negative way, immigrant. And then he went off. We forgave him. We calmed the tomb down last night, you all. And then he sat there, laughed with us. Everything was going good for another 40 minutes. And then he had to say something about we don't have no daddies in our house. He showed
Because you guys
himself.
started insulting
Hold on,
black.
Noah Tomb, Noah Tomb. He proved himself to be a tether. So when you, this, be careful, Black Americans, when you let these people into your circles and then they mask slip off and they disrespect you. And I even let you back on my stage again. When will I learn, Black Americans?
When can I defend
When
myself?
wait, be quiet. You back up here again after the disrespect that you gave to me, American and Netherboo last night. And here I am with my generous self. I let you back up here again. And what do you do? What do you do, Atum? You smack me in my face again. You come off of mute and tell this man, Mr. Savage, who I don't even know, I never met Mr. Savage yet, that we're going to attack him. Chat, everybody who be in this room, why do we attack people? It's because they come up here and disrespect. I start every conversation like I did, every greeting off just the way I did with Mr. Savage. No exceptions. It's not
Bullshit.
until the disrespect comes up that you get the BTA. Now, when will I learn, Atum? I'm going to drop you, though, because you're not going to disrupt my
I'm
space
trying. Can I
today.
just talk? I'm not gonna
No, no,
disrespect.
you already talked. You talked too
I just
fucking
want to give
much.
my.
No,
Can I
you
give my
don't. You
perspective?
already gave your opinion. You gave your opinion to a new guest of mine that don't even know me, and you talk negatively about us. And you're an immigrant. Don't forget that. You lucky your ass even up here after what you did last night. When will I learn? Y'all tell me don't even communicate with these people, and it's proven over and over. Eventually, the mask comes off. Not with all, but people like Atum. This your third chance, Atum. 3 strikes, and I'ma block you. Cause I don't need you up here, especially disrespecting me and Netherboo and American and all the other panelists that you disrespected. Miss Tamika was here last night too.
And
Okay.
also, your ladies, can you stay on mute until you are called upon? Why do you keep unmuting? You're gonna
And
get dropped. Do you
you
see American
cave
rolling
beast,
her dice?
right?
What you need to be doing when you want to
Did
speak?
I pop up yet? No, I didn't. So
Well,
I
then
can.
just don't you start either. I keep giving you grace too. I
Can
keep
I
letting
address
you
the
up here,
prompt,
you're a
please?
ladies man, and you always
That's
do
what
some
makes
weird,
you the
strange
boss.
cave monster, caveman shit yourself. So just relax. It's Friday. We haven't even been streaming for 15 minutes yet. And I got to give this talk like I'm your mama's. Come on now. Okay, Mr. Savage. Now, what was you saying? You want to address the prompt?
Yes, the prompt
Thank you.
says Black Americans ask immigrants, what is your problem with FBA? Well, I'm not an immigrant for one, but I have a problem. My only problem with FBA is I don't think it's necessary to delineate just in order to distinguish yourself as a unique group of people with a unique lineage, history, and culture. Black Americans have historically held the torchlight for global Black unity. So it just seems strange that in order to establish yourself as a unique group and to disassociate with the disrespectful other groups doesn't mean you have to like separate from everybody that wants the same thing, which is ultimately liberation and power for Black people globally. Am I tripping?
Well, let me tell you what, I have a YouTube channel just for your reference sake. You can go down my YouTube channel. All my live streams are on there and also so many clips. Check them out and then you tell me, is this what these people want, unity? Let me tell you yesterday on yesterday's live stream, and the YouTube the YouTube subscribers really love that. So we had the African come up here and he told us that when they parents send them over here or however they get here, their goal and their objective is to come over here and marry white women or white men. And if they bring home a black person, and that's from any country, that's what they said, just as long as they black, they're going to get disowned. So they don't want to even go to see black doctors. These people love white people. So it's nothing we can do about that, Mr. Salvage. And
But
I respect your opinion, and you free. You free. If you don't want to delineate, you say you're a Black American too. You free. I don't have no problem with you. Do what you want to do, and we gonna do what we want to do. And I respect your choice, and I hope you respect mine. Okay, go ahead, Miss Tamika.
I just had a rebuttal to Mr. Savage real quick. What's wrong with us delineating our numbers or delineating ourselves from them when they do it when they get over here? They they delineate from us when they get over here. So what's wrong with that? We want to delineate them because they're adding to our stats and then they're using those stats against us. They're checking the black box and then they're using those same stats and those same white man points against us. So that's one of the reasons why we're delineating. They delineated when they came over here. They told people, oh, I'm this, I'm not black. I'm this, I'm not black. They didn't want to be associated with us. And now that we see the game and we want to delineate ourselves, there's a problem. So I'm not understanding it. And I land.
Okay, Savage, you got a rebuttal for Tamika? Hold on.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
okay. Well, I'm glad she asked that question because that's exactly where I wanted to land my plane at, and I'll drop down after I answer that. Just as all Black people are said are not a monolith, not all people from the continent of Africa are a monolith. So we can't just take the opinions or the actions of a few and cast that upon everybody from a continent of damn near 1.5 billion people. There are African people who genuinely love, admire, respect, emulate, and look up to Africans or Black people in America are FBAs. And there are people like me who would love to go to Africa, but I can't afford to right now. So that's not going to happen until I'm economically free. And also, I like to say this on closing. I think that when some people come over here, they are vetted, and there are certain people that come here that are going to follow the agenda of white tea supremacist agenda, and we have to be smarter and know better when we're dealing with sellouts or traitors of our race. And we can't just, fight that fire with fire because, like I said, we are the ones, or Black Americans are the ones that have held the torchlight for global Black unity, which is why people
Okay.
follow us.
All right, thank you.
So
You
thank
can
you.
you all right, you're welcome, but you're more than free to, make excuses for them and let that shit slide. But we not. But you do what you
Yeah.
want to do, and we gonna do what we want to do. Thank you.
And
I have
it
a
and he's
question. I
saying
got a
it's that
question.
not that hold on. And he's saying it's not that many of them. We shouldn't hold the whole billion. We're only talking about the 1 to 2 million that are over here. We ain't talking about over in Africa because they stayed. And if you need us to get the money up to send you over there on a one-way trip, I'll be more than happy to do that.
Exactly, Ms. Manetta. I help too.
Love's World.
TikTok chat. What? When I say they are some writers, shout out to y'all. Like, y'all are definitely my motivation. When I be reading the chat, I'm like, okay, it's up.